In this session, we are going to be discussing about chemical reactions. First unit of 10th standard CBSE. Let's begin. Now, in this slides we are having milk is left in a room temperature during summers. What happened? It is normally used to coagulation. Coagulation nothing but getty adal. Adalala due to some microorganism develops. Number 2, iron or tawa pan nail is left exposed to humid atmosphere for a long time. In what will happen? Erosion and corrosion will happen. So rust will form. Grape head fermented. Fermented means nodital. Nodital or pulital are same meaning. Okay, grapes that only happen for a while. It is taken time for fermenting. And next, food is cooked. Food is cooked means what will happen? The color will be changed and the texture state will be changed. Temperature will be changed. Likewise, most of the cases will be changed. So food gets digested in our body. In digested body, food will be excreted. Excreta is in different color. Okay, why it is happening? Because it is a color changed, smell changed, taste has been changed, and we respire. Respire means what is that? Inhaling and exhaling. There also chemical reaction is happening. Yeah, all the 6 actions they have been mentioned. These all are example for the chemical reaction. In the chemical reaction happen mean what will be the observation we can do in the particular object or material. This is provided in the first page of your textbook. This in the R item, this is 6 items is example for chemical reactions only. In this figure, they are burning one small leaf or ribbon which is called magnesium ribbon. Magnesium ribbon when we are heating with the flame using this burner, and we are getting white color powder. Okay, white color powder we are getting. Okay, what happening means when it is heating, we are heating the magnesium ribbon, it is changed it is joined with the oxygen in the presence of the heat. Okay, and creating the magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide formula and magnesium oxide formula is MgO. Magnesium is Mg. Atomic number of magnesium is 12. Okay, this is the one of the example for the chemical reaction. These and all naturally occurring the chemical reaction. This is the induced chemical reaction due to the human activity. Okay, that only the difference. These 6 items is naturally it will happen, and this is the induced process by the man-made activity with the help of the flame or temperature. This only they have been provided example for the chemical reaction in the first page of your textbook. This is the word equation of the above activity. Activities magnesium ribbon and oxygen is the reactants. Who are the items is participating in the reaction, that is called reactants. The outcome come from the reaction is called product. This is the magnesium plus oxygen, magnesium oxide. This is word equation. We have to represent the symbolic representation is important. So symbol equation we can see for the magnesium oxide creation activity. Okay, a chemical reaction can be represented by the chemical reaction. Previously we have seen the word equation. This is the chemical formula. Instead of words we are using the chemical formula. Here this is Mg plus O2. This is the LHS, left hand side. MgO, that is the right hand side. Normally right hand side we use it to represent the products. Left hand side we use it to represent the reactants. Magnesium and oxygens are the reactants, and MgO is the product. Above previously we have seen word equation. That word equation can be represented like this chemical formula equation. Okay, in this unit they are introducing chemical equation. Very firstly, what is chemical reaction? They have been introduced, and secondly they are introduced chemical equation in terms of the word. But naturally in the in the chemical world we are not using the equation using the words. we use it to handle the equation with the help of chemical formulas. So like that. Okay, and the equation la balancing or vishayam varudhu. Balancing is the process, and the balancing, why we have to balance mean normally we have a law of conservation of mass. According to law of conservation of the mass, what are the items, what are the mass we are putting in the reactants, the same mass only will be replicated in the product side. எது reactionல participate பண்ற mass தான் உங்களுக்கு வந்து ப்ராடக்ட்லேயும் வரணும். அது வந்து கரெக்டாக மென்ஷன் ஆகிருக்கணும். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் 2 molecules ஆஃப் ஹைட்ரஜன் வந்து எல்ஹெச்எஸ்ல பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணுற சைடில் ரியாக்டன்ட் சைடில் இருந்ததுன்னா அதே 2 hydrogen, that is arrangement can be vary. Okay, normally in the chemical reaction arrangement, okay, one person one element it will join with another element, and another element they can break the bond and it can be rejoined in the another molecule. That can happen, that only the chemical reaction. அப்போ அந்த chemical reaction represent பண்ணும்போது we should balance the equation. Balancing is a new concept to you. In 8th standard you have not seen this balancing process. Now only they are introducing the balancing process of the equation, chemical equation. This arrow mark is used to always representing the direction of the reaction. In the side, in the point we are using with the help of this arrow mark. Now how to balance the equation? Left hand side is zinc, Zn means zinc, H2SO4 is the sulfuric acid. This rendu join many zinc sulfate plus hydrogen it is giving. Okay, in the left hand side one zinc is there, likewise Zn. Okay, left hand side reactant side one zinc is there. Likewise in the right hand side also one zinc is there. Now coming to the next element. Next element is H2, hydrogen. Hydrogen left hand side 2 hydrogen is there. Likewise in the right LHS left hand side and right hand side both 2 hydrogen is there. Likewise sulfur. Sulfur, S means sulfur, Na means only sodium. Sulfur, only one sulfur is present in the left hand side, the same one sulfur present in the right hand side. Likewise oxygen, 4 oxygen molecules is there. Right hand side also 4 oxygen molecules is there. So this equation is called balanced equation. Okay, balanced equation. So balanced equation. In all cases the equations are not balanced. So we have to balance the equation. How to balance the equation? Let us continue the balancing the equation. Before okay, now look at this equation. Ferrous or iron is reacting with water and creating the ferric oxide and hydrogen it is creating. This is the chemical equation. This equation is not a balanced equation. How I am telling means left hand side only one ferrous molecule is there. In the right hand side, in the product side 3 ferrous molecule is there. Left hand side 1 oxygen molecule is there. Right hand side 4 oxygen molecule is there. But hydrogen is in the balanced condition, so we have to balance the ferrous and oxygen, that is iron and oxygen. How to balance the equation? We have the procedure, standard procedure we are having in the chemical field, in the chemistry. So what are the procedure we are having? Let me see step by step. Look at the same equation which I have been projected in the previous page. Okay, ferrous, Fe. Okay, all the molecules should be, or box when we have to put. We have to put first draw the box for the each molecule. Okay, ferrous is a molecule, and H2O is a molecule, and Fe3O4 is a molecule, H2 is the molecule. Because there is a law of definite proportion is there, so this we can't change it, we can't insert any numbers inside that. So we have to first put the boxes for the each element in the reactant side and the product side. Reactant side is LHS, product side is RHS. This is the step 1. Now let me move to the step 2. We have drawn the square boxes for each molecule and our element. Okay, now we are lighting the element. We are creating like this 3 column box. In this we are having 3 element. In the reactant side, number of element is 3. We are writing consecutively. ferrous, hydrogen, oxygen is presented in the reactant side. In the products reactant side or LHS, how many elements we are having, how many atoms we are having. That number of atoms we are counting, that one ferrous, that is iron atom, and two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom in the reactant side. In the product side, we are having 3 ferrous ion atom and 4 oxygen atom and 2 hydrogen atom we are having. So this is a imbalanced equation. So we are going to be give the number to balancing the above equation. How we can put the numbers for balancing? It is often convenient to start balancing with the compound that contains maximum number of atoms. It may be reactant or product. Reactantலையும் நீங்கள் பேலன்ஸ் பண்ணலாம், ப்ராடக்ட்லையும் பேலன்ஸ் பண்ணலாம். In this given compound, select that element which has the maximum numbers using that criteria. யார் அதிகமாக வச்சுருக்காங்கன்னா RHSல இருக்கக்கூடிய Fe3O4 தான் வந்து மேக்ஸிமம் நம்பர் ஆஃப் இருக்குது, மேக்ஸிமமாக இருக்குது. லெஃப்ட் ஹேண்ட் சைடில் தான் மினிமமாக இருக்குது. Okay, let me take up the first element, oxygen. First we can start with the element, ஒவ்வொரு எலமெண்ட்டாக ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுவோம். First maximum having in the RHS. So element oxygen வந்து எடுத்துக்குவோம். 4 oxygen is in the RHS side, LHS side only 1 oxygen. Now we can balance the oxygen. Okay, in this table we are having initially 1 oxygen in reactant side and 4 oxygen in the product side. So we have to multiply. Okay, so minimum is available at reactant side. We are multiplying with 4 mean we can get the 4 oxygen in the reactant side also. So reactant side, LHS side, we are putting 4 or we are multiplying with 4 at the LHS side. That is reactant side. Okay, I have added in front of the oxygen in the reactant side 4. Now this is the partially balanced equation. 6 hydrogen is there here. Now but oxygen has been balanced and ferrous 3 ferrous is this side we are having, RHS side. Only 1 ferrous, that is iron, which is having at LHS. Next, step 4 is balancing the hydrogen. In the LHS now we are having 8 hydrogen. In the RHS we are having 2 hydrogen. So we are putting 4 front of the hydrogen in the RHS mean it will be get balanced. 8 hydrogen in LHS, 8 hydrogen in the RHS. Then we get the balance in the terms of hydrogen also. Then we are adding the 4 in front of the hydrogen mean we are getting balanced in terms of hydrogen. This is the equation. Initially we have 8 hydrogen in the reactant side. Now after adding 4 front side of the hydrogen we are getting 8 hydrogen in the RHS also. Let me move towards the next step. Next, step 5. In this step 5 only 1% or one element has not been balanced. Now we are going to be balance the ferrous. Adding 3 in front side of the ferrous of LHS, it will be completely balanced. The equation we can get, that is 3Fe plus 4H2O Fe3O4 plus 4H2O. This equation we are getting. But thing is we have to check the all the elements has been balanced or not. We have to verify. Okay, step 5 we have been balanced the ferrous, that is iron. Next, step 6. Steps finally check the correctness of the balanced equation. Count the atoms of the each element in both sides the sections. I have been counted 3 ferrous, 8 hydrogen and 4 oxygen in the LHS. Likewise 3 ferrous, 4 oxygen and 8 hydrogen in the RHS. So correctness has been verified in the step number 6. Next step is final step. After verifying the correctness of the equation, we have to mention the state of the chemicals which is involved in the reaction. State of the chemicals nothing but it is 3 states we know. What are the 3 states we know? One is solid, liquid and gaseous state. These states are there. That state has to mention in the equation nearby the molecule formula. Now, in this equation, ferrous is the iron, that is a metal which is present in the solid state. H2O is the water, so it is in the gaseous state only. It will be react in the moisture. Moisture it is reacting, and it is forming the Fe3O4 in the solid state itself, and hydrogen gas is released from the what is the both two elements, so it is in gaseous state. This is the state representation is the final step. Okay, and another some points we are having mentioning writing the chemical equations. Presently we are seeing what is that writing the chemical equation in the balanced way. Sometimes we can specify the atmospheric pressure or temperature, or what are the requirements it is required for happening the reaction, that also we can mention, and the name of the catalyst also we can mention, and the product name also we can mention under the molecular formula. Okay, this also enhance the writing of chemical equation. So this also we are having. That's all about the balancing the equation and writing the chemical equations. Okay, once again I can summarize the items from the beginning. We are discussing the chemical reactions unit. In this unit we are having the reactions, naturally occurring reactions we have seen. After that we have seen the man-made or induced reaction which is presented in the laboratory. These and all the examples for the chemical reaction. After that the representation of the equation, how to write the chemical equation. Normally we used to write in the form of the molecular formula. Okay, and next after writing the equation we have to balance the equation. This is the balanced equation which is presented in the textbook, that only I am presenting in your session. Okay, in this this is the same equation which is presented in your textbook also. Now another one example, after that we have taken an example for unbalanced equation. This is an unbalanced equation. We have been balanced with the 7 steps. First step is putting the square boxes for the each molecules, and another notable point is after putting square boxes there is a condition, no corrections or changes cannot be permitted inside the square boxes. And after that, step number 2, we are counting the elements which is present in the LHS and RHS. After that we are taking the maximum where it is presented, we have to look there, and based on that minimum side only we can add the element. Like that we have to take one by one. In this case we have been taken the ferrous. After that we have been taken oxygen. We have been balanced with the oxygen. After that finally we have been balanced with the hydrogen. And step 7 is step 6 is verification. Once balance is verification and correctness is verified, means we have to put the state of the chemicals. Normally we are having the 3 states: gas, liquid, solid, that we have to mention. And after that finally another methods we are having, under the molecule we can write the name of the molecule, and after that the temperature, atmosphere, and catalyst, that and all we can add it above the equation and below the equation. That also we are following in the chemistry. These are the things they have been provided in this first part of chemical reactions and equations, which is first chapter of 10th standard science.